Hello everybody. I just thought with this song I'd do things a bit differently. The reason why is I've always known I've had one or two versions, and then I found another one and another one, and I thought, well, they're different versions by different people, and I thought, well, let's see what everybody thinks and have a listen to them. The thing is, I only ever wrote my songs on the guitar until about the mid or early, around about 1982 or 3, when I decided to buy myself a little mini Casio keyboard with the accompaniment. I didn't play keyboards, but I had a friend who showed me a few piano chords, and I was able to work everything else out, chord-wise, key-wise, from my knowledge just on the guitar of chords and keys. And I've not written a song for quite a while, any songs for quite a while, because of business reasons. And within maybe 12 months or less of buying this little mini Casio keyboards, I'd come up with a song. I thought, oh, that's catchy, and it was just me doing the song, and this is what I'd done. And that was me, circa round about 1984. Only had a keyboard for a matter of months and just came up with that little song, but I did think it was quite catchy. And then fast forward to the mid-80s, further on, 1986, 7, 8, and I was involved with a group, a very good group from over on the other side of the River Mersey, a group called The Point. 2 girls, 3 boys, what a cracking band they were. And I was getting bookings for them and going out on bookings with them. And I said to the main man in the band, or the band generally, hey, I've got this little song I'd written, keyboard, will you have a listen to it and see if you fancy doing it? Because the group, The Point, were very much keyboard synthesized sound, but they had bass guitar and lead guitar with them. And hey, they said, yeah, we'll have a go at that, Dave. The 2 girl singers in the band wanted to rewrite the lyrics. They were a lot younger than I was, so they wanted more modern lyrics. And I said, yeah, you know, obviously the song's mine, but you can rewrite the lyrics and let's take it from there. And the thing is, The Point did a small tour of Scandinavia with Fine Young Cannibals round about the 1990s. Excuse me. And they played this song on their little tour and on a few local bookings that they did. And this is what they came up with, and this is what I was talking about when you have other people get hold of a song and they came up with their arrangement of the song. And this is The Point.
We're on together.
about 1990. And the song, I did nothing with it. That was, I left it with them and let's see what happens. And then I started doing some recordings for a chap you've probably seen regularly on some of my videos who sings for me, a chap called Alan Rogers. And we went to a very good musician called Bob Galvin, who'd written the music for the Battle of the Atlantic and the tall ships when they came in to Liverpool down the Mersey. And I went to Bob, and while I was working with Bob on songs for Alan, Bob said to me, "Hey Dave," he said, "you haven't got a pop type of song and a young girl singer." He said, "I've got a lead," he said, "and anything that you've got in mind?" And right away I thought of "I Can't Let You Go." But I only thought of my version. I totally forgot about the points. They'd given me a cassette tape of their recording. And I said yes. And I'd recently seen a young girl singer. Sure, she was only about 16, 17 or 18, who went on to do a lot of work for me around the clublands and publands. Justine, I thought, oh, she's great. And it'll be a chance for a singer singing cover versions, as all singers do around the clubs and pubs, and a chance to see if they want to do some original songs and go into a studio. So I played Justine, who's also done a lot of my demo songs on my YouTube videos, and I played the song to Justine. I said, "Do you fancy doing this, Justine?" She said, "Oh yeah, but it'll have to be pepped up a bit," because she was a young girl. And so I went to Bob Galvin, and I said to Bob, "Here's the song, what do you think?" He said, "Yeah, okay, I can have a go at that. We'll give it like a disco feel," I think was the words he used. Whether it is a disco feel or not, I don't know. And Justine liked it, and we went into the studio, into Bob's studio, round about 1997. So we've got 1984 up to the 1990s with the point, and we're now up to 1997. And Justine went into Bob's studio, and Justine did this version of the song. Hopefully it'll play, please. Back in the room again. Sorry about that break, due to problems with my battery on my camera. Clothing ain't good for continuity, is it? So it's another day, and just want to finish off this video, which I think the last song I'd played for you was Justine's about 1997 version of "I Can't Let You Go." And now we just move along to around about 2000. Another 3 years on, and Justine came to me and she said, "Dave, I'd like to sort of take this song into another studio and want to do something different with it." Which I said, okay, yeah. We established how we were going to pay for that, which wasn't a problem. And she knew somebody, and she went to another local musician who had a studio, and they came up with this version of the song, "I Can't Let You Go," round about 2000. So this is this version. folks. I'll just turn this off, and just I wanted to give you an example. New songwriters as well as how a song can travel over a period of 16 or 17 years from when it's a little idea on a little tiny keyboard, and different people, studios get involved, and we come up with different versions of the song. And I do find it interesting, and that's how it works. So that's how I wanted to let you hear the song. If anybody's got any particular preference for any particular recording that I've shown you or let you hear, I'll happily just put that full version as an audio track to a video and put it up to YouTube for you. That's no problem at all. It's an example as well of I save everything. I try and save everything. That very first recording that I showed you was made on a little wireless tape player with a little recording possibility on it, which I just played live, sang live, and I pressed the pause and play button and record, and it's there, isn't it? Once you've got it saved, and you can always go back to it and listen to it and enjoy it, hopefully. And another lesson there I've learnt in doing computer music, and I'm sure there's all these musicians out there who might have experienced the same thing, but when you're dealing with these things, press that save as button. I've had a couple of mornings or afternoons where I've totally wasted them because I've forgotten to press that save as button on the computer program. And if you're doing a little recording, or if you get an idea for a song, I always think of something that Paul McCartney, I read about him, and he gets lots of song ideas. 3 o'clock in the morning, you get this eureka, melody going around my head, and you try and remember it. Can you heck remember it in the morning? So he bought himself a little dictaphone thing, which these company bosses might have. Take a message, Miss Smith, and he'll read out the message that he wants to send off to somebody, or the letter, and have one by the side of your bed. Another example is if you're messing around on your guitar or your keyboard and you come up with an idea, just record it. You might have a sequencer on your keyboard or a little tape recording or whatever, and save that idea, because it's so easy to forget that good idea. It never sounds the same when you go back to it an hour or 2 or 3 later. And a lot of these modern keyboards have a recording button where you can, if you come up with something, you can record while you're playing and just listen back to it on the keyboard's recording system or little tape recorder system. Other than that, enjoy your songwriting, enjoy your singing, enjoy your music, and it's just something I wanted to share with you. I hope you don't mind, and I hope you've managed to get through the full video. I've tried to keep it as short as I can and informative as I can. So good luck, everybody. Enjoy your music. Thanks.